dad bought this 190 SL in 1975, and I got to drive it quite a bit back then. At some point in the late 70s, the engine seized, and Dad decided to have a new engine put in there and then repaint it in its original color, which was red. Unfortunately, he died mid-restoration, and the car sat in my mom's garage for 30 years. Pieces. In 2013, my brothers and I pulled it out of Mom's garage and I took it back to Arizona. I got it going again, and my wife and I played with it for a few years, but it still needed a paint job. So, do I do the proper paint job, or do I do something different? I invited my friend Bill Dambrova to paint the car.
You know, as soon as Royce texted me and said, "Hey, do you want to do this car?" I just thought, yeah, because we get to play.
Well, when I make my paintings in the studio, I like to make sure that they have a lot of energy and movement. And to do that, I tend to start with an abstract expressionist painting that's kind of the underneath painting, where I know I'm going to end up painting over it. So for some reason, it also allows me to be really loose. So I'll take one of these big brushes, 6-inch brushes, and get some, basically I'll get a couple buckets of water, some of these pans, and I'll put a bunch of different colors in there. It's kind of like if you're drawing from colored pencil, you can just grab a pencil. So I'll have like several colors to grab, and I'll dip, you know, maybe half of this in orange and half of this in white, so I get this kind of it looks like it's raised brush strokes, even though it's really like smooth and flat, so we don't have a lot of brush strokes on the car. But like when I attacked this, like I just like took this brush and just started making like big gestural marks while I was trying to think about the shape of the car. So when I saw the photo of the car and it was all red, you really see the lines of the car. In this case, I really didn't want to camouflage the car. I wanted to like somehow accentuate the lines of the car. When I was doing the abstract background, there was this really cool flowy shape right here, and I drew a frame around it with the vines. And then I started realizing there's some places that I could kind of create these voids and draw frames around them. Started with these nebulas, and you know, then had to like position planets in interesting places, so they became these like kind of like pixels or something. So I could pick like what color to put here that needed to be there and what color needed to be there. So I kind of had to find some shapes that would look cool on there so that you could still kind of see through and see the background in the back. So, and also like to me, these mandalas kind of look like they could be moving and flowing with the pattern that's back there. I'm roughing in a lizard, well, he's, I guess, an amphibian. He's thinking about this butterfly. Butterfly's probably gonna get away because he's just chilling. There was this idea of like organic vines and creatures and plants and stuff like that, either merging with or growing over technology. So I wanted to kind of put some stuff on the car that could kind of give a person a sense of what could be going on inside the car. So of course, like gears and motors. So after putting together about 10 different titles, I started to look at the words that I liked a lot and start mixing and matching words that look good together. The final title ended up becoming Celestial Carnival, and it has the word car in it, which is a bonus.
Would you ever consider painting another car?
I think it would have to be a perfect situation like this, where I'm able to come and hang out, be able to let the imagery and the subject matter
flow on its own.